Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris, Utopia, and the Aromatic Psittacan Assembly. We are continuing our exploration and our research into all things sciencey so that we can finally shed the weak flesh and become fully synthetic. So let's go. I've gone ahead and renamed some stuff. Our secondary colony, or first colony, I should say, is Lorius. I am going to be using various parrot genera. Figured why not. And our leaders, we've got, where are you? So we've got Nancy, Ashley, Laris Magpie, Ardenkel, Kichikun, Zadoctor, Zaposlave, and Larian. And let's see. I was going to go ahead and put Nancy in charge here. Hydroponics farm build cost minus 20% and food plus 10%. So this will be our food world. We cannot actually remove any of these tile blockers at the moment, but that's fine. Over here on Strigops, we've got someone who's migrating away. They're migrating to Lorius. I mean, I guess you can do that. Might as well build some food here. Let's go ahead and upgrade our mineral buildings. And for good measure, maybe I will build some more corvettes. Couple more. 4 more. Yeah, that's good. And let's go ahead and clear up the rest of these tile blockers as long as we can. There we go. Let's keep going. So we'll get this one available. Maybe I will then go colonize that one pretty quickly as well. So let's see. I don't know if there's an actual cost that will show for any of these. Crashed Scoutcraft. A small scoutcraft of some kind plowed into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There is no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it is too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. We will study its design. 91 engineering research. So, yeah, there's nothing that says how much we get from this, but we've got 4 months until we get enough, so that's pretty... Oh, wait, actually, maybe that was up there. Okay, yes, next tradition, based cost 56. 3 traditions, 101. 1 colonies, plus 25%. 15 pops, 30. And total cost, 235. Yeah, that's gonna build up pretty quick. So you're done there. Called our construction ship Anaheim Electronics. And what else? I mean, I could start building some... Oh, Lord, I've run low on energy credits. Let's not build any of the science facilities yet. You go ahead and head home right now. And we can't afford to build a spaceport there. Yeah, I need to let our energy credits build up again. Apocalypse Past. Upstaw 3 was once home to a race of reasonably intelligent beings who destroyed themselves when they were seemingly only decades away from spaceflight. The planet has recovered from what must have been immense acts of senseless destruction, but it still bears very visible scars. One of the few remaining ruins on the surface holds a reasonably well-preserved stone monolith inscribed with a message, quickly decoded by Ardenkel. It is a warning from the last of the extinct species to whoever they believed would arise after their passing. It was the development of an ultimate weapon that was their downfall. Some quirk in the psychology of the species evidently rendered deterrence through mutually assured destruction impossible. Survivors, barely dying, or before dying of unknown causes soon after, hid this weaponry deep underground as destroying them was difficult, and left this message to dissuade us from going looking for them. Then dissuaded we shall be, or... Yeah, no, let's issue that project.
Situation log updated.
Let's see, does that... Yep, that puts it in the queue in front. Alright, so once that's done, oh. Actually, we have two things. We also have the Mighty Tassergoid here. Sounds pretty good. That will definitely be my next colonization target. We could terraform this continental world eventually. Aha! There we go. Alright, so we can choose a new tradition. Or we could actually adopt a new one entirely. I think getting through the rest of these might be best, just so that we can get the research speed plus 10%. I think that's going to be worthwhile.
Construction complete.
And we'll move on to something else. Old Explorer, located in a remote part of Liges 2. The science team of the ISS Pertinacious Plumage... Oh, that's right. I renamed one, but not the other. It contains basic information about a distant system using illustrations and what appears to be a periodic table. Science Officer Kijikun has been able to use the information to deduce the location and potential resources of the system. Interesting. Alright, aha. Okay, so... There's a fair bit of minerals there. And that is on our path over here. So that's good. Alright, so I screwed up. I gotta rename both of them. I always forget to do this. I gotta rename these, you know. It's tradition at this point. Alright, there we go. So once we're done with a lot of these anomalies that we have down here, we'll get someone heading up towards these other things.
Special project complete.
The search proves fruitless. Whatever these mystical weapons were, they are now gone. I wonder... I've never seen anything other than that. I don't know if there's even another
Research complete.
Thing that we can get from that. Alright, improved spaceport. Excellent. New research. I think the nanocomposite materials is going to be a bit better right now. Although, destroyers. Destroyers would be good. Now let's go with the nanocomposites. And for good measure, let's go ahead and upgrade you to a new spaceport. Do I have enough? I don't. And I do want to build up my energy credits more, so... Let's not build the second one just yet.
Special project complete.
Gulantha herd secured. Gulanthas are large, flat herbivores that have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Liges 3. They are ruthlessly hunted by the planet's apex predators, and our biologists on the cave carrot estimate that only a few hundred Gulantha herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Strigops. And we get 90 society research. So, there is a new modifier. Recent immigrant will expire in roughly 10 years. Happiness plus 10%. Well, that's pretty good. Let's actually have you work up there, and you can grow into that, and since you are grown... Make me some power. Ah, cave cards done. Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Sithonus Maelstrom 1 have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Sithonus Maelstrom 1 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Arden Kell has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
Situation log updated.
Alright, before you go do that. Do that. Alright, you're done up here. Alright, you are heading over there, so... go research that one. And I guess when you're done... let's work our way over this way. Alright, we'll see if there's anything over there, and then we'll hit up those two.
Construction complete.
Alright, our upgrade to the spaceport is complete. We do not have any modules other than the Corvette assembly yard, so we might as well build that.
Construction complete.
Alright, you are moving to Lorius. I'm not a huge fan of that. Alright, then let's swap you. Yeah, I definitely don't need you working that. Let's work the society. And I guess I'll build a science lab. Holy cow, we're getting a lot of engineering research. We're gonna zip through that group. Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Acrux 2A. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary.
Special project complete.
Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Sithonus Maelstrom 1 have managed to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the planet. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly towards the rear of the skeleton. Science Officer Arden Kell theorizes that the creature passed through this gateway from another dimension only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Sithonus Maelstrom 1. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. He gains 200 experience points, which is going to put him about a little bit over halfway to the next level. And 60 physics research. Excellent. I do need more physics research.
Research complete.
Ah! Well. Let's go blow that up. And we got deep crust engineering, so we can get rid of our volcano blockers. Monthly influence +1. I think that's going to be worthwhile. Let's go for that. I mean, we're getting +4 right now, which is pretty sweet.
Hostile station engaged.
Alright. Let's take out this pirate nest.
Construction complete.
I don't think we're going to lose anything. Asteroid fauna. Amazingly, while conducting their survey of B-134-85-8, the crew of Halley's Eel picked up several life signs coming from within the asteroid. There appears to be a colony of large burrowing worm-like lithivores within the rock, which has been riddled with tunnels. These unique life forms have somehow adapted to a life in the coldness of space. These creatures should be studied.
Situation log updated.
Pirate station raided. Colony Drop Strike Force has destroyed a pirate station in the Samnivik system and recovered its strong room module. Excellent. 300 minerals, 150 other thingies. Energy credits. That's what I'm looking for. You, when you're done, go ahead and... research the projects, and then survey the system. I guess the... Huh. I wonder if... Because there were hostiles in this system, and they were the space amoebas. I wonder if the reason that the pirates were so weak was because they attacked the space amoebas and took significant losses first. Or maybe the space amoebas were just wanderers and they eventually left. I don't know. That's curious. I mean, I'm good with pretty much either one. We've got enough, we could do another colony ship. I think we're going to do that. I think we should expand down here. I do need to get exploring up this way, though. Governor gained trait. Governor Ashley has leveled up and gained the trait Intellectual. Ignore the gender pronouns. I can't figure out what gender things are, these parrots are from their portraits. And this is on our homeworld. Very nice. That works out quite well. 102 days. Okay, I'll move down there afterwards. I'd rather get the physics research right now. Well, I'm getting +9 energy credits. It might be worth actually building some things. Let's see. Yeah, I think these two will be worthwhile. Let's build those. We'll get a little bit more research there. Probably not going to bother with this one, and I'll just land here and colonize it at some point. Completely leveled. A thorough geological survey of Lyrum 2 by the Haley's Eel reveals nothing of interest. In fact, it is extraordinarily uninteresting. Its only defining feature is its lack of defining features. There are depressions and elevations, yes, but on the whole, the surface of Lyrum 2 could be regarded as unnaturally flat. Likewise, the native flora and fauna are strikingly docile and unworthy of attention. And wow, yep, loses all of its tile blockers. That's good? Still, that's something that we will definitely want to, I wonder how that's going to operate with the wily Udloran.
System survey complete. Tile blocker cleared.
Oh, hey, and that also means, well, when you're done, you can go get those minerals. That's handy. Okay, we can upgrade that. We've got 2 more new pops who are rather happy. Let's see. You can have a basic power plant. How many people are... Oh my lord. Stop leaving this world! I don't know why they all want to move. I wish you could see why. Do we have any unrest? No, we don't. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and spend some money to clear that one up, since we can.
Research complete.
Scientist Stellaris Magpie is leveled up. We've got nanocomposite materials now. Afterburners are pretty expensive, so I'm going to hold off on that. Let's go for mineral processing. We're going to want more. We are going to want more minerals, so.
Special project complete.
Udlorans secured. The crew of the Haley's Eel has managed to collect a small group of Udlorans from the icy surface of Lyrum 2. These white, furry omnivores wrap themselves into tight balls and roll across the planet's snowfields at astonishing speeds. One animal was clocked at over 80 kilometers per hour. This aided in their detection, since the passage of their rolling forms kicks up huge plumes of swirling snow. Alright, well, that does not go against the whole, docile creatures thing, so excellent. I'll take that 92 Society research. And all of the specimens asked for by the Museum of Exobiology have been secured. The museum has grown to a massive facility where artificial gravity generators and atmospheric processors are used to simulate the environments of over a dozen worlds. Visitors are journeying from all across the Aromatic Psittacan Assembly to see its wonders. Excellent. I gain 184 Society research, 271 energy credits, 40 influence, and 84 unity.
Construction complete.
Okay, colony ship. Let's go ahead and... where do we want to colonize? I am leaning towards this one here. Or I could just say, screw this one Society research. It's not that much. I mean, I found a swirling shadow somewhere, didn't I? Or am I thinking of my test game? I think I'm thinking of my test game now, actually. Yes, I am thinking of my test game. I have not gotten a swirling shadows yet. I mean, if I go here, I lose out on adjacency with this one. If I go here, I get the adjacency of all that. But I lose this. But I'll gain the benefit from this extra energy credit, which is always nice. I think right there would be a little bit better. Alright, let's go ahead and colonize. And what do we want to call this one? There we go. Have fun pronouncing that, everyone.
Construction complete.
Okay, what's that? Okay, Strigops, surface construction, that's fine. Let's go ahead and build that, that spaceport. And we're at 12 out of 18 naval capacity. Let's go ahead and build a couple more. 2 is good. Do want to keep up on our research. How are we looking at... Okay, we're researching that. Good. And new tradition is available. Leader skill levels +1. Is that everything, or is that just for scientists? Well, I don't know, but it's fine. We want it.
System survey complete.
Now, we are at 2 out of 3 directly controlled colonized systems, so this is going to bump us up to our maximum. There are going to be some ways that we can increase that further, but we will need to think about whether we want to do that. Active countermeasures +10, physics research +10, and engineering research +15. Sounds good.
Construction complete.
We are now losing some energy credits. Have we expanded enough to pick anything up? Not really, but soon we could get these minerals. So let's head down here, and we will see if we can... Oh, yes. It's just for one. That's worthwhile.
Colonization in progress.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get that mining station built. We might get Acrux here when this finishes. I don't know. Oh. Ah. Yankees. It's fine.
Research complete. Anomaly found.
Alright, another anomaly. It is a level 3 anomaly, but Kiji-kun is now level 4. We were picking up what may be faint transmission, a faint transmission coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. Could someone or something be trying to communicate? Yes, research it. And we have completed planetary unification, so we're getting another influence. Okay, we could get orbital hydroponics, or adaptive bureaucracy, empire leader capacity +2, leader pool size +1, and max influence from factions +1. I think we're capped right now, so that might be better. Or, okay, no, I think it would take the base up to 3, and then we'd get 88% of that. Orbital hydroponics is probably... Oh, wait, no. I completely missed it. Planetary capital. That's better. Definitely want planetary capital.
System survey complete.
Alright, Haley's eel is done. Let's go ahead and survey out this way and get these systems surveyed, so we know what's actually out here. And then we'll make our way up towards that. In fact, let's just go up there right now. We should get some good stuff when we finish that event chain, so it's probably a good idea to work on that right now. We'll definitely get some more Unity. And speaking of Unity... Alright, you're still moving. That one has moved. Well, then you go ahead and sit on that until you grow. In 5 months, you're going to be done, and I'll want to move probably that guy down there. I don't want to lose out on the Unity. Actually, you're 4 stars. Alright, actually, let's cancel that. Research that. Research that. Did we have any other 3s? I really wish they'd added a list of these things to our outliner. It's kind of a pain that that you gotta check the systems. They don't always show up when you're you know, in this view. It's kind of a pain. We didn't have anything else there. Alright. Not sure that there were any others. Alright, that's fine. Okay, then you can go back and survey these. I suppose I could have put those back at the beginning of the queue, but whatever. What's done is done. Okay, gas giant signal. The cave carrot has picked up some curious readings from Dratum 2. There are significant pockets of radiation in the gas giant's atmosphere that appear to be the result of intense orbital bombardment. What someone could hope to gain by bombing a gas giant from orbit remains a mystery, however. As the cave carrot was preparing to break orbit, Science Officer Kichikun discovered a weak signal coming from the planet's interior. It may be a transmission of some kind, but the gas giant's background radiation makes it difficult to isolate. We should investigate this signal.
Situation log updated.
We'll go ahead and do that. It's going to be the our friendly Gasbags. Friendly neighborhood Gasbags. Losing energy now. Well, that should end when that's done.
Complete.
Minor mandate fulfilled. As per the sweetest-smelling Lightox mandate, additional mining stations have been constructed, and we gain 250 influence. Oh, I love it. I do think that we will build this, even though I might want to save it. Getting it right now is going to be better. You know, I can save, like, 2s that we find from now on, perhaps. Mineral processing. Got our mineral silo 2 and mineral processing plant 1. New research. We can get Teldar crystals, ion thrusters, or nanomechanics. Let's get the ion thrusters right now. Bump up our ship construction, I think. There go the Tianki again. Alright, that can be upgraded, that can be upgraded. You're grown. You're growing there. Let's see. You guys working food is probably a little bit better than minerals, actually. Because you guys are, robots are just better at getting minerals. I'll go ahead and build that. And build that. But eventually I will be replacing some of these guys with robots.
System survey complete.
Admiral gains trait. While in command of the Colony Drop Strike Force, Admiral Larian has learned to carefully nurse his supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs across the board. And he has got the Fleet Logistician trait. Nice. That is a good one. Upkeep minus 10%.
Special project complete.
Science Officer Kichikun has managed to isolate the weak signal that was coming from somewhere deep within the atmosphere of Dratum 2. It does indeed appear to be a transmission, and we have filtered it through our translation software. On screen. Finally! Well met, Spacefarer. We are the Dathnak, and the planet you are orbiting is Tolok, our ancestral home. It is always riveting to meet a solid, even if our last encounter with your kind was somewhat problematic. You have no doubt detected the radiation surges coming from our atmosphere. Tolok is dying, and our species will perish unless we find a new home. We have identified a planet that will suit our physiology, but we have no means to get there. Sadly, our non-corporeal nature means we don't have much in the way of industry or technology. Will you help us? We'll help you relocate. You want us to transport your entire species to another planet? What happened to your planet? If you have no technology, how are we speaking? Let's go with this one. Ah, but you are not the first solid to pay us a visit. Another spacefarer graciously donated a small subspace transmitter and a scanner array to us 2.9 million solar cycles ago. They had been designed to be compatible with our physiology. One of the more positive encounters we've had with your kind. What happened to your planet? Well, the last time solids visited us a few thousand cycles ago, things didn't go very well. They wanted us to embrace their religion. We refused, and this triggered some kind of genocidal reaction. Completely unwarranted. Before we knew what was happening, they maneuvered their fleet into orbit and unleashed a massive bombardment. You want us to transport your entire species to another planet? Yes, and hopefully soon. Don't worry, there aren't too many of us. Most Dathnak died when our planet was bombarded, and those who survived retreated deeper into the atmosphere. Communication with the surface is difficult here, and the radiation is spreading. We don't have much time. We'll help you relocate.
Situation log updated.
Excellent. I knew we could count on you. The coordinates of our new home have been forwarded. You must promise to let your own colonists. You must promise not to let your own colonists claim this alluring world before we get there, no matter how strong the temptation. Okay. I love these guys. All right, let's see. Where are we looking? All right, that's actually not too bad. I am planning on doing that shortly. All right, well. It looks like I will probably have to survey that one first. No, it looks like I can bump that up. All right. We will do that. Oh. No, I'd better survey this one. And actually, you know what? This is going to be hilarious if this happens. I heard of an incident where the same kind of thing happened. They told us to go to... They told the player to go to a planet that hadn't been surveyed yet. So they did that and then surveyed the planet. They got the anomaly, and it was the deceptive gas giant one. Meaning that it turned into a barren world. Oops. Anyway, we will be exploring that in the next episode. See you then, everyone.